Hi, I'm Richard Brown, and I'm here today to talk to you about zombies, anti-zombies, and the battle for physical reality. Okay, yep, that's me, Richard Brown. So, you know me, I'm a philosopher. No, not like Zizek. I'm just a guy with a PhD in philosophy. I'm also currently on my way to the skate park this morning. Zombies, the ultimate posers, physically identical to you, but lack consciousness. You guys all know the zombie argument by now. It's old news, right? So your zombie twin acts just like you. In my case, my zombie twin would skate just as badly as I do. Slam, same exact way, except when my zombie twin hits the ground, there's nothing that it's like for that zombie. It's still gonna say ouch, limp around when its hamstring is pulled and all that stuff, but inside there's nothing. That's the zombie. The basic idea behind the argument is that if our world could have been the zombie world, then it seems like physics doesn't account for consciousness. There's gotta be something extra that accounts for why this world is not, in fact, the zombie world. I am not an illusionist. There are some who want to deny the link between conceivability and possibility. And I'm okay with that on some days, but that's not my go-to way of thinking about things here. What I prefer to do is to challenge the very claim that we know that zombies are conceivable. And the way that I have done that is to introduce creatures that I call shombies, creatures that Keith Frankish has called anti-zombies. These are physical duplicates. They're just physical creatures like us, but they are conscious. Now those are conceivable, and the way that this works is if you already are into this conceivability argument stuff, then both of these cannot be ideally conceivable. They're contradictory. One of them says just having our physics is going to guarantee that creatures like us have conscious experience. There's something that it's like to be us. The other one says no, just having our physics is not enough to guarantee that. You need something more. So now which of these two is really the conceivable one? David Chalmers, who's popularized the zombie argument, made posers popular. I can't even say it with a straight face. He's responded to this kind of argument. He says, look, the problem is that you have to conceive of somehow the possibility of a necessary truth, because he interprets materialism as the claim that is a necessarily quantified conditional statement, roughly of the form, necessarily it's the case that if you have all of the physics of this world, then you have consciousness. So the whole attack, as he sees it on physicalism, is an attack on that modal claim, which is why you have to use conceivability arguments. However, what is often not emphasized is that the dualist is committed to a modal claim as well. They're committed to the claim that necessarily, if all you have at a world is the physics of our world, then you can't have consciousness. Or to put it in the other way around, if there's consciousness at a world, then you can't just have the physics of that world. It's that claim that the Shombi argument, as I thought of it, was really aiming at. If there's a necessary, modally quantified statement of dualism, then what you need to show is that there is one possible world where it is not the case. And that possible world is the world where consciousness is physical. This argument shows either that dualism is false, because the zombies are the conceivable ones, obviously, or what it shows is that we don't really know, right? So the more you want to double down on saying no, zombies really show that physicalism, like objectively, is false, and we know it now, then I want to double down on no, zombies show that dualism is false. Come on! I gotta get a grip on myself right now.